Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's time for our day one patch review. We saw the latest patch 26.6 go live with one of the largest updates to Hearthstone that we've ever seen. There was a massive shop overhaul. Twist went live, and I got mad. We'll talk about the Twist launch. Not exactly a big fan of a lot going on. We had the Prison of Yogg-Saron loaded into the game, and we had a bunch of new portraits, including the legendary Rafam arrive. We're gonna go over all the updates, all the good, all the bad. We're going to talk about Twist. You might have an idea of what we'll talk about, especially if you watch my stream or go on social media. And of course, a reminder, our big giveaway started yesterday, where I'm giving away 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles for Titans, an expansion that looks amazing to me. It really does. All you have to do to enter that giveaway is like and comment in the video, description below. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed at the end of July, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button. Make me go broke. So first we're gonna go into the shop overhaul, and I had to show off Diamond Ziliax. Diamond Ziliax is in the game. You get it with the mega bundle rather than getting all the Boomsday cards, which is usually what the diamond achievements are. And I gotta say, it's an amazing one, and the mega bundle is the best value you can get in terms of money for Hearthstone, and Ziliax is thrown in there. So I actually think I saw some complaints about it, and it feels like it's actually cheaper to try and get Ziliax, unless you already owned, of course, all the Boomsday cards, and that's kind of a bit of a bummer. But if you already owned all of those and you have them, you're probably going to be someone getting a mega bundle. But regardless, it is in the game and it looks really cool. There's a major shop overhaul I wanted to go over that I just think it's really cool. We'll go over the bundles and stuff later when we go through the portraits like Rafam. But basically, they updated the way the shop works, just the way it looks. You have this whole Twist thing with the battle ready decks. We'll talk about that in a second. I was planning on doing a whole video on those. That's not happening. We'll talk about that in a second. But we even saw like returning portraits come in and all of that. But basically the way the packs work, it shows what you can get it with now, right? Like in currency, gold, runestones, you click on a pack, you can actually like increase, decrease the amount of packs you want to get. You could double click, enter 1 through 50. But one thing that's cool, if you hit the gold button, it'll ask if you're sure about it. And that goes for like the mini sets and all that, so you don't like accidentally buy stuff. But I guess we'll just skip straight to the whole like part about Twist that I think the launch has been rather embarrassing for the mode. No better sign of that besides we'll talk about the meta of it, but a pretty big jarring thing is the battle ready decks. In particular, if you look at Druid, not only are these really quite expensive, 3,200 gold, 25 Canadian, 20 USD probably. That is way more than a mini set. And this is for one deck that will only be valid for a Twist format for like a month or so. You don't know how often it'll be valid. You can't play these in Wild. You can play it in Standard, but the deck building is like baffling. So this is Quest Druid, right? Where you want a hero power in that, but they include Guff, which doesn't make sense in the deck. It's good that it's a legendary, but it doesn't make sense in the deck. You have Topier, which gets 3/3s with Rush. However, the only nature spell in the deck is Overgrowth, unless you random something from Resizing Pouch or Guidance. And they also have Jerry Rig Carpenter. How many choose 1 cards are in the deck? 0. None. And it's a rare. There was a blog post by the dev team saying that some of these cards are not ideal, but they wanted to give more value by adding legendaries like a Guff, I guess like a new Bracon, an epic like Underking, but they make no sense in the deck. And you do get some extra value, but for the price of nearly like almost double a mini set, which a mini set always comes with 4 legendaries, an epic, 30 plus cards, it feels like it's just not the greatest value. And I mean, getting it golden, $100, 12,000 gold, please don't do that. Not even I'm gonna do that. So I was thinking of making a video about like, do I recommend, like which of these decks I recommend? And I really can't. The only exception is possibly the Demon Hunter one, because, well, you get the lot. If you want to play Twist, you want to play New Age, which, you know, it's all about the quest line, but the quest line's not in this deck, so that's kind of a bummer. But you get Lady Athena, which is a full dust refund, so that's currently active. But overall, a lot of these cards are not meta. I just can't recommend any of the decks, so I'm straight up. I just don't think any of them are worth getting. If you want to get stuff to maybe help your collection for Twist, and we're going to talk about Twist and why New Age I don't think is worth getting invested in at all unless you really like Stormwind. There is this Phoenix Rising bundle, rank 1 of 2, so if you buy one you can get a better one, and it comes with like 60 packs, 2 legendaries for $50 or 4,000 runestones. It's good value. You need to get like some Stormwind packs in there in Alterac Valley, which you definitely need in Twist. So if there is one to get, it's probably that. But when it comes to Twist, I played for 9 hours straight. It was kind of a miserable experience in terms of the meta. I still think Twist is an amazing mode. It can literally do whatever the devs want. It could be an awesome throwback to nostalgic formats like Angoro, but I just had to say, I really wish Stormwind wasn't in Twist. And, you know, basically all I was facing was Quest Druid and Quest Demon Hunter, at least with my 9-star, because the MMR was based on Wild. So there's people like 11 getting like rank 1 legend. We have like Get Meowth tweet this out. He cleared 2 7/8s on my side of the board too. Having a Wild deck in Twist might turn a lot of people off. Please send help. And you can see this board, right? 2 6/7s, a 7/7, a 5/5, a 2/2, a 1/1. Get Me Out City at 2 7/8s up, and it's turn 5 and 6. And like Quest Druid just kills you, obliterates you before you could do anything. And Martian Boo got rank 1 legend with an 11-star bonus with Quest Druid. Basically the same deck as you got in Wild, just doesn't have like Arcane Giants because you can't put them in there. And it was also tweeted by Corbett. He got rank 1 legend with Quest Demon Hunter. And if you look at his matchup spread, 54% Druid opponents, and then Demon Hunter was 31%, making a whopping 86% of his matchups being questline decks. The only other deck that might have a shot of competing with all this, by the way, Questline Shaman, which is another deck that they all play the same. So if you don't like that style, and I will argue that is the most damaging, worst expansion in Hearthstone history, that's the meta. And it's not really the most exciting way to really get, you know, this new mode off the ground. I think it's going to sour a lot of people. And are you going to want to invest in buying some old cards that you don't have, that you got rid of, just to play a meta a lot of people really didn't like? If you like it, then that's great. Enjoy it. If you're a Stormwind enjoyer, have those cards, get in there, play. But personally, I can't stand it. I'm going to get Legend. I'm going to get Legend in the format. I'm currently Diamond 6. But after that, I can't see myself playing it until we get a new format. And that's the thing about Twist. There's the format, right? The mode is only as good as its format. If you really don't like this style, the format like Twist is going to suck for you. But Twist could also be the most amazing mode ever, where, like I keep saying, we get Angoro and you love that meta, you get to play with it, you feel great. It just feels kind of short-sighted that we have a meta that at least they could have banned the quest lines or something, right? United and Stormwind outside of the quest lines is reasonable. You could have banned those, like you ban neutral cards. And that's the thing, the best way to try and contest quest lines and decks like that is through disruption, and all the disruption cards are neutral for the most part, outside of Glide and Mana Burn, which Demon Hunter uses. And, you know, Weapon Rogue, right, is left relatively unchecked as there's no weapon removal. So the no neutrals thing is only kind of buffing the quest lines while just limiting all of their deck building. It's really a bizarre situation, and I just have to say, I can't recommend like getting invested in this format. I'm not a fan of New Age. I think it's bad, and the way they're trying to get people in with those battle ready decks that I just can't recommend, I just can't do it. But I will have a deck recommendation video for Twist later today if you do want to check it out. If you are interested in these decks, you do want to play the game. I like how I'm killing my own video by basically saying the format sucks, but here's the decks to try. But I still have been asked a lot about it. I'll give a bonus video. But yeah, my thoughts on the Twitch launch. The mode has limitless potential, but with a format like this, it just made me mad. It made me upset. It's like such a wasted opportunity, but it is just the first season. It'll end in July, go away in August, and then we'll see what they come up with in September. And of course, we'll just go over quickly the shop updates in the portrait previews. Mega Bundle is in there. You get Ziliax. You're gonna get a signature card, a golden legendary, when the expansion comes out. And you also got Inge, the Death Knight hero, a premium hero. Let's preview what she sounds like and looks like and all of that.
Inge versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
The Vrykul have a new leader now. At last, it is time for our meeting. Your voice is strong. My people will sing of your grace. How bold. None are without flaws. You will face the wrath of the Dragon Flayers. I cede to you.
I have to say, she's quite underwhelming. Her animation's not great. I don't love her emotes. And her tray, she doesn't have one. It is a known issue. It will be arriving. It's bugged out. This costs, again, $100 Canadian, 8,000 runestones. You can win it in the giveaway, and you get that Diamond Ziliax. But typically, if you are ever going to spend money on Hearthstone, the Mega Bundle is usually the way to go. Of course, there's the regular pre-order, which is just 60 packs, 2 legendaries card back, if you're interested in that. We got the Reform Bundle is live in the game. We already previewed that. You could check out the Reform video if you want. But yes, it is as expected. The 2,500 runestones with the 5 packs plus 20% value, because technically you could buy it by itself without the packs. So they're not 3 times valuing like a Marvel Snap here. It's somewhat accurate. We also have the new portrait in the shop. Frost Flame of Varden bundle, just a more basic mage bundle, comes with 5 mage packs, and they sound and look like this.
Dawn Grasp versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Look, a fire is about to start. Are you here for the show? You have a real fire lit under you. Very good of you. How explosive! How what a bother. I can reduce you to cinders.
Job's done.
I need more study.
So yeah, not a bad portrait, nothing crazy, but one that I do quite like, and that's the updates. There's also this Golden Phoenix bundle with like golden cards for Twist. Again, don't recommend it. It's very expensive. Golden cards aren't great, and it's only valid for 1 Twist format and all of that. So, oh yeah, and there's also the returning Skullomance Tamsin in the shop if you're interested in that. 1,000 gold, 875 Canadian, just a basic portrait. Warlock 1 came on the rewards track. So that's a lot to go over. A lot of really cool updates. And again, I don't know if you're like me and Twist is like, okay, I'm bummed that I wasn't a Stormwind fan and it's dominating Twist. Just know there's going to be more formats later. If that's, you know, it can be whatever. It just kind of sucks the fun and the hype out of it when it's something that I feel like a lot of people just aren't going to enjoy. And the fact it's so inaccessible for most people to get in there when these battle ready decks are so lacking and not cheap. So hopefully they take the feedback that they're hearing about this, can try and improve it, because I want Twist to kick butt. I think it has a lot of potential. It's just, yeah, it's leaving a little bit to be desired. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.